Hey guys, promised that I'd come back on even though I'm shattered. I just had my tea very, very quickly. That's why it's a little bit later than what I expected it to be. But now I don't know if there's going to be anybody on because it's so late. It's like 10 past 10. But I did promise, and a promise is a promise, and you always have to keep your promises. So I've just been, had my tea, a vegetable cheesy bake, and catching up on a bit of Geordie Shore. Kids are in bed, flat out asleep. Dave's in bed. Griffin's taking himself off to bed. Oh, I've got a really bad knee at the moment. I don't think my bell's gone off for any of you, has it? There's nobody here. I'm all alone. I think as well, literally just as I was clicking go live, Gemma sent me a message. So where are you, Gem? What's going on? And I've only got one phone, so I can't even message you back to say I'm here. I'm gonna have to wait for one of you to come, Anna. Otherwise, it's just like I'm chatting to myself. Watching this timer go second by second. I think I'll give it until... Hey! Hi guys, how are you? You're like the first... Oh, what have I done here? You're like the first person on. I was on earlier, but the kids were being manic. What have you been up to? It's been a while, hasn't it, since we've spoken? How are the girls? It's Lindsay, isn't it, if I remember rightly? And if I'm wrong, I'm really sorry. But I try and remember everyone's names. Just sort this telly out now. I don't know what I've done with it. So tired. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so hard trying to keep up with it. And then when you see like channels that you really want to watch and you just, there is not enough time in the day. I used to be able to watch stuff on the way to work, but the Wi-Fi on the bus and even the tram recently, because I've had a couple of tram journeys, it's absolute pants. Yep, work, kids, school, same here. All worth it though. I don't know if you know, but we just went to Haven weekend just gone for Isaac's birthday, so that was really good. And he did not have a clue either. Like he was so shocked. It was lovely, and he kept saying that he felt like he wanted to cry because he was so happy. So that was really, really sweet. I think I can hear Dave coughing again. He's really poorly at the moment, Dave. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really, really good. But Dave's poorly now, bless him. He's just, I don't know what he's got. He's got some sort of bug, so he's got like flu-like symptoms and he's been sick and not good, but at least he wasn't ill on holiday. So it's like small mercies, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is because there's so many things going around at the moment. It's untrue. But I don't know if you can hear him coughing. Willow's, oh, first night tonight. Willow, because I don't know if you knew that we're potty training her. Well, I say we're potty training her. She's potty trained now, but night times we still put a nappy on her. But she's been dry every single night for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So tonight is the first night. So fingers crossed tonight is not the night that she has an accident. Oh, maybe he's got a bit of both then. Because he's been sick. Oh, I hope not. And then I hope I don't get it because I can't have any more time off sick at work. So I hope, not that I've had a lot, but it's just quite strict guidelines. She was 3 on the 19th of August, and we started potty training her at the beginning of the 6 weeks holidays. Slightly earlier we introduced the potty, but she didn't take to the potty whatsoever. So we actually really took the plunge when she was starting school, and she just took to it like water. No, I think that's boys, because both the boys were quite late on. And they're all different as well. So like Isaac started quite early, started off to a good start, then just, I don't know, it's like he got scared or something. So then he really took a step backwards. Jacob knew exactly what to do, and just downright stubborn Jacob decided that he wasn't going to do it. And then Willow sort of eased towards it, but then, when Jay went to school, that was it for Jay. Within like 2 weeks, he was done. Nighttime and daytime. But then, yeah, Willow, she sort of, hey Vix! Willow was sort of a bit of both, really, but then just took it on. So, yeah, first night tonight, we'll see how she gets on. Yeah, they are really different. But I always say, never look at what other people's children do. Because quite often, like, I'll see some children are like 2 years old and they're potty trained, and I'm like, what? But you know what? Again, they're all different. So it just depends. How's your evening been, Vix? I scoffed my tea before coming on live. Oh, Gemma messaged me just as I clicked live as well, but I don't know where she is. Yeah, no, that's the best way to be. No point in comparing. It's like once they get to school and it's like the academic side of things, it just, no point at all. Just let them be how they are. That's what I do anyway. What? How were they potty trained before 10 months? Could they talk? I didn't think that. I'm not saying it wasn't like, that's just mental. Because I didn't think you could potty train a child until they could understand what were happening. Exactly. Do not compare. Everybody is different. Do not think, and don't judge people. Hate people that judge other people. Wowzers, that child is a superstar. That's really good going. They're going to be like a professor or something. Yeah, I think that's the way it happens a lot of the time. I think night times are a lot harder because they go into like really deep sleeps. And then on saying that, you can have children that are in pull-ups until 6 or 7. The doctor told us that it's not uncommon to be wet in the bed at 7, which I would never have dreamed because people don't talk about it. But that's what they told me. Yeah, that's true, Vix. It's best not to compare though, anyway. It's like if you were to compare the boys and Willow on, if you were to compare the boys on reading, they're both really good readers. But Jacob in reception was reading some of the books that Isaac was reading in year 1. Isaac did have a bit of a delay though, because the private day nursery that we sent him to was really not a very good nursery at all. We didn't realise exactly how bad it was until he went into reception, and then we realised that he was missing out, or that he had missed out rather. But he's caught up really well. Ah, right. Well, yeah, exactly. I think I read one time about a 7-month-old or something walking. It's like, what? Exactly, yeah. Jacob's good at maths. Isaac's not good at maths. Willow, it's too young to tell. Jacob was, with maths, Jacob was 1 and counting to 20. Willow is 3 and still gets it a bit mixed up when she gets into the late teens. Hi, Jem. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is just one of those. They say, don't they, is it nature or nurture as to how clever people are and stuff. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks, Jem. I've had my tea now. Oh, I know. I'm not worried about her. Not in the slightest. And as for Isaac, Isaac, even though he's not super academic, he's very wise about the world. Very wise. He's got an older head on him. So it's just they're each good at different things, aren't they? Oh, don't worry, Gemma, it's fine. It's just because I'm only on my phone. I've not got Dave's phone, so I couldn't message you back to say that I was on. But I think you messaged me just as I clicked. I was just catching up on some Geordie Shore. I think I've got 1.5 episodes left of the last series ready in time for the new one. Oh, I think so. But you know, that's all you want. You just want them to try really, really hard. So at least they know that they've tried their best. Oh, Dave's asleep. Yeah, he's had a bit of a cough though, but otherwise he'd be chatting. So I left him upstairs. I put Willow in bed and left him upstairs asleep because I think the sleep might do him some good, make him feel a bit better. Exactly. And I was talking to my friend today, and when you get older anyway, academics don't even come into it because there are so many jobs that you don't need qualifications for. Obviously, the normal sorts of ones, um, if you want to be a doctor or a nurse or, those sorts of jobs, obviously, you need qualifications for. But things, you could train up and be a plumber, an electrician, you know, I don't know what else. I'm trying to think. A chef. You don't need academics for that. Okay, you'll need to learn how to do the cooking and whatnot, but you don't need your maths to be a chef, do you? Exactly, it's the basics. And as long as the best, most important thing to do is teach them how to behave to other people. I truly believe that. Everything else, you learn it in time. No, he's not tried Vicks on his feet. I actually haven't got any Vicks in, but I think I will get some because especially with it getting to this weather. And he has can't speak. Dave, Willow, and Jacob have really low immune systems. Not for any particular reason. They just always seem to be coming down with something, whether it's tonsillitis or a cough or a cold. Whereas me and Isaac, we don't get ill really that often. Yeah, Jem, go for it. You can always ask me anything. What do you want to ask me? So excited to put our Halloween decorations up. Hopefully, because we need to get them all out of the loft. Hopefully, we can do some tomorrow night. Fingers crossed. I have not even vlogged anything today, guys. I will be honest with you. But after the live, I am going to sit down and do my video on why I still breastfeed Willow. Bit unsure how it's going to go down because a lot of people... Yeah, go for it, Jem. Because a lot of people, are a bit judgmental, like we were saying before, about that. So it might be a bit risky putting it up. But you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. So that will be in place of our vlog tomorrow. Exactly. They don't teach them things that are going to help them. You know, who needs to know the pi square of whatever? I don't know it, obviously. I don't even know if it is pi square. You know, you don't need to know that. Yeah, okay. Things like times tables are very helpful because when you're a grown woman, counting on your fingers, not so great. So things like that, yes, I think that they're very important. But a lot of the time, the stuff that they're teaching them is not going to help them in their life. Maths is good because it can help them with like money and stuff, but not getting into shapes and goodness knows what else. Well, exactly. No, I'm not ashamed because I'll say a little bit, but most of it will be in the video later. Because the way I look at it is Willow's never taken a bottle. Never. Not even with ex-breast milking. When I went back to work, she would wait until I got home, which was quite painful for me. But Jacob had a bottle until he was nearly 4. He didn't have it through the day. He had it at night time. And so Willow, I try and keep it to night times. But you've seen yourself what she's like. I want baby. But, you know, I think the best thing is to just let her wean off herself. So I'll talk a bit more into it. And I'm going to have some pros and a bit of factual information as well. Oh, nobody had laughed, Jem. When are you doing your video? We're all lovely on here. Nobody will laugh. We have our picture advertising the channel up in the back of the car. So that's... Oh, I'm not watching kids' shows, honest. I had it on a recorded program. It's just finished. Brilliant. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that, Jem. And we shall watch it. Oh dear me, I can't believe I'm so tired. Still catching up. Oh, do you know what though? Sometimes it happens. I bottle fed the boys. Bottle fed them. Isaac was bottle fed from a few days old. Because I don't think he was getting any milk and we didn't get any help. Jacob straight away because I was too scared of letting him go hungry. So honestly, things happen, you know, that's something to not be ashamed of and not have any regrets about because it is what it is. You know, you can't always do it. Oh. Well, that's honestly, it's not anything to feel bad about. It's just life, isn't it? You know, I was very lucky that Willow let me, or rather that she took to me like she did. But otherwise I would have been on the milk as well. Hi, fourth person. Hope you're all right. So, because is anyone doing Vlogtober? We didn't do Halloweeny things over the weekend, obviously, but we have got a few Halloweeny food tasting. Oh, no worries. We're just talking about Willow and breastfeeding because I'll be doing a separate breastfeeding video. So we've got some Halloweeny food things to do a video. Got some gingerbread skulls for the kids to decorate, so that'll be a video. Horror films, mine and Dave's favourites, that'll be coming up at some point. Pumpkin carving. I'm not copying from you, honestly. Oh, I like the sound of that. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I was watching a vlog or a tutorial from one of our subscribers called, hang on, let me think now, Mouse House. If you check on who we're subscribed to, you'll see them. And she did or if you watch on our liked videos, I don't know if you can see our liked videos, but she did a really cute little tutorial, and it was a mini pumpkin, and she cut out the top, and she used a heart to do the inside, like, you know, to cut a hole, a heart, and put some spices actually on the inside of the lid. So like when you flip it upside down, and it's like the fresh fruity vegetable-ness. Some cinnamon, some, what else was it? Cinnamon. I can't remember what else there was. There was 3 different spices. One was definitely cinnamon. She also said you could use pumpkin spice. And she put it on the top. So then when she put the lid back on, she'd lit the tea light. It, can you hear him snoring? It's Griffin. Took himself off to bed, and he's like proper snoring, like. Yeah, apparently the tea light sort of like helps all the smells and everything. So I'm definitely going to try that with the kids, because I've never thought about putting spices actually on the pumpkin either to make it have a nice smell. I do like doing pumpkin carving as well. What video would I like to see? I don't know, Gemma. Why don't you put one of your favourite films? Everybody enjoys, say, top 5s or top 10s. And you could do a few of them based on different genres. Oh, I don't know about the ginger, but definitely cinnamon and nutmeg. But I can't remember that last one, but it wasn't ginger. I want to say cloves. I really don't think it was cloves, because they're like the little... If you check anyway on my like videos, because I liked it today, I watched it today. So, but I didn't think of that, and apparently it does sort of, the smell goes far and wide. So I'm gonna, when we do our pumpkins, I'm going, oh maybe it was then, I'm gonna get some, and then it'll smell nice instead of just looking nice. Who do you carve when you carve pumpkins? I quite like doing Oogie Boogie. I'm getting quite good at Oogie Boogie. I think it's one of the easiest ones to do as well, really. But a lady that I used to work with, she used to do really, really intricate carvings, where you sort of like layer it down to get different tones and stuff. I'm not that good. Oh, Willow would love that. I'm going to have a look at something like that, aren't I? She's funny. She wants to go as a unicorn for Halloween, but Primark, somebody told me that Primark had Halloween unicorns, so like black outfits. Willow does not want to be a scary unicorn. She wants to be a nice unicorn. She doesn't want to be a pumpkin or a ghost or a witch, even though... Hold on a sec, got it caught on the wire. Even though we've got her a nice sparkly silver broomstick, she does not want to do any of that. She wants to be a witch around the house, but not on Halloween. So naturally, I'm just letting her go along with and doing what she wants. She's just so independent. She knows exactly what she wants and when she wants to do it. Maybe, yeah, I can't remember. I'll have to double check afterwards, because I'll need it for when I want to do it for us. Oh, hi, Sarah. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. And we are more than happy that you've come to say hi as well. Do I like Disney? Gem. Of course. I love Disney. Oh, that sounds brilliant. skeleton princesses. Do you know if I could get Willow to go as a skeleton princess? Oh, I'd love that. But she doesn't want to be anything scary. Last year, so you would have seen, if you have seen on any of our previous videos from last year's Halloween, she was dressed as a ghost on one day, a pumpkin on another day, and a big pink marshmallow, which was literally her baby, all in one coat, but it was like just bright pink. She just looked like a big marshmallow. Oh, you could get her a onesie. She could go in a onesie. Oh, Winnie the Pooh, is that your favourite, Gem? Oh, yeah, it's good fun. I'm going as well. I was going to go as the Purge. I don't know if any of you remembered my mask that I got, but I did only pay £1 for it, and it's broke. I just think I put it in a bag, and it was on top of the bag. Put it in the car, and I don't think anything went on top of it, but I think down the side it must have got just a little bit crushed, and it's just the chin has just sort of snapped. So I might have to think of something else now if I can't go and get another one. Vicky, behave. I normally try and make them not very hard. So I think last year I went as Sharon Osbourne, but a murdered Sharon Osbourne, because I wore a headband that had like a knife or something. A fear leader. What's a fear leader? That sounds really interesting. And then the year before that, I think I was a vampire and I just had like fake teeth. Yeah, I think I will try because I did really like that mask. I'm very curious as to what the fear leader is. Oh, are you going to do anything on Halloween, Jem? He's still snoring. I would have thought with me talking about him, he would have woken up and he hasn't done. I like that idea. No, that's not predictable at all. That sounds really interesting. I've not seen anyone do that. I like that idea. That's cool. He's so noisy. Oh, he got up before on the sofa with me and he was having a right little cuddle. And I got a couple of pictures of him. I'll make sure that I get Dave to, it'll be tomorrow's vlog. Like when we vlog tomorrow, but I'll make sure I'll refer to it so that I can put the picture up. It's so funny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a look at that. I don't do glam makeup well though, I don't think. And I really need to practice like the wing eyeliner because I think it looks so beautiful, but I just really struggle with doing it. But I am really gonna check that out because I try and do the kids proper face painting like as if they'd gone somewhere, but my face painting set's getting a bit old now. Oh, what are you doing? We were meant to be going to Blackpool this Friday, but with Dave feeling as rotten as he is, I'm a bit unsure whether we're going to make it. And it's meant to be pure Gales as well. Yeah, I can't do the eyebrows either. I tend to just fill in this little bit because this bit's bushy enough. So I just sort of, and I don't do where people do like the line, don't they, and draw it. I don't do that. I just sort of just do a little bit of a line here to make it not look like fat and then dead skinny. You don't do Halloween, Jem? Oh, cool. Well, I say cool. But for me, I don't think I'd enjoy a pamper day. The idea of like going to a spa, I really don't like it because I think that people will be like in my personal space, and it's bad enough when I get my hair done. And I know the lady that does my hair, and she's lovely, and we have a good natter. She's got two beautiful daughters, and we have a good chat, but I still can't relax at all. For me, a lot of people love getting their hair done and stuff, but no, I absolutely dread it, which is why I probably only get my hair cut about once every 18 months to 2 years. Why is it bad teaching for the kids, Jem? I like a good bit of debate. Are you talking about trick or treat or the whole thing? Don't know what the word is. We did do trick or treating last year, and we probably will be doing it this year. But what I think is good now is so many people leave something either out on the doorstep or on the door or in the window to show you if they are participating, because a lot of people enjoy getting the sweets to give out. So I always think that if people are leaving things out, we tend to go, or last year we went with my sister-in-law and around her street, so they knew pretty much everyone. And we always go to Nanny and Grandad's, and we go to my other sister-in-law's. That's they get quite a lot of sweets actually. But I always think because we've got stuff to give out. I've already bought it. We've got loads of like Milky Ways, Twixes, Maltesers, little packets. I just need to get a few jelly type sweets because not all kids like chocolate. And we'll be having a pumpkin outside so that people know that we're joining in. Hang on, Jem, I didn't get that. It depends how you word it, because you're with them. So with us, we are stood with them, and they know it's okay because we're allowing them. But if they were by themselves, not to. Yeah, well, what we're actually planning, I'll let you into a little secret, is we've got a Halloween giveaway coming up. We've not done it yet. We've started buying the things for it, so that'll be quite exciting. Nothing grand because, let's face it, we're all on a budget here. But we have found a couple of bits that are quite fitting for our sort of Halloween, what we do. And then there'll be some sweets in there, and Willow's picked some slime that she wanted to include. So we're going to do a Halloween giveaway, and we're also hoping to go live on Halloween, which will be really exciting. And the Saturday before Halloween, we're having a Halloween party. Yeah, hi 6 people. So that's our main Halloween sort of weekend, which would be quite good. But last year on the local area Facebook page, somebody commented and put pictures up of this guy that dressed as it. My goodness, he looked amazing. And apparently he was hiding around the side. So whenever, I don't think he did it to the little kids. But whenever older kids were going round, apparently he'd come running out with like some thing. Ooh. Oh, it's all right. Well, we did one not so long ago. It was sort of a, let's see if we can hit 1,000 subs. Instead of it being the normal, we've hit 1,000 subs because we have something special coming up for that. But we need to do what we have planned for that at a weekend. And the next 2 weekends are like really, really busy. But otherwise, that'll be dead exciting as well. But well, it's just, we just like to do it. The kids like to pick stuff. Hi, Karina. How are you? the kids love to pick things and give them away. I mean, Isaac, you can't take him into town without him giving half your money away for different charities, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, and I think he's such a little sweetheart. But sometimes when you've not got too much yourself, it can get a bit, because he doesn't quite understand then. Oh. Oh, thank you. That's lovely to say. Thank you. And how's your... I'll just ask you how you are, but how's you... Is it evening where you are? Whereabouts are you? Oh, why are you happy, Jem? I'm getting really excited about Halloween, I must admit. Last year, we got this really cool, massive skull, which I'm looking forward to bringing down from the loft. Exactly. It's like, what is it he said to me? I gave him some money to give to somebody that was playing like a ukulele. And then we were walking down around the corner and there was a homeless person. So he wanted some money to give to the homeless person. So I gave him some. And then we went into McDonald's and they had Ronald McDonald charity thing. And I only had about 50p left at this point. And he was like, can I just put that in? I'm like, yeah, go on, go. And then we went out again and there was somebody else. And I had to say, like, I've got no money left. So, but when we do our special 1000 video, so even though it's going to be a little bit late, it's something that both the boys decided that they wanted to do months ago. So we're definitely going to keep doing it, and that's going to put lots of smiles on faces. Oh, thank you, Karina. Oh gosh, a million. I can't even think about that. Okie dokie, Vix. You gained 8 subs, Jem. That's brilliant. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh dear, Lockie's not happy. It's probably a cat. That's what it'll be. There are some cats in our area that... Oh, that's brilliant. That come all around our house. And Rocky does not like them invading his property. He absolutely hates it, in fact. We've been vlogging now since about May time, I think. We used to do like the odd video before then, or if there was something coming up, then we would do specific videos. But then it was actually like Gemma and Chloe and Vix that gave us the idea to do more daily vlogs, and then now we just love it. Oh, like your dog, yeah. They don't like it, do they, when there's like other animals nearby? I mean, you should hear Spike. I'm surprised he's not going mental. Oh, gee whiz. When there's like a cat in the garden, he thinks he can take it on. Half the cats around the area are bigger than him as well. Oh, yeah, I'd like that. Everyone, say your name. And if you are not in the UK, tell me what time it is where you are. For those that are in the UK, it's, gee whiz, 10 to 11. Late. Let me just change my finger a bit. I've not got the selfie stick, so I do apologise if you're dead close up. Or if I'm dead close up, rather. So I'm off work tomorrow. Woohoo! Otherwise, I would already be in bed by now. We've got an appointment with somebody for Isaac in the afternoon. And in the morning, we've got an appointment at school to talk about, with nursery, to talk about how they're going to teach them to read. So we we know quite a lot already, but with it being nursery, we figured, well, we need to sort of let them know that we know, sort of thing. Oh, Dave does all the editing though. I wouldn't be able to do the editing. It is hard work. But yeah, we love that as well. We actually always watch our own videos, and I hope that doesn't sound big-headed, because it's really not for that reason, but it is so that we can remember happy things that we've done. And I love it so much more than a photo as well, because, and obviously I don't know how long YouTube is going to be around for, but I love the fact that we can go back a year and we might have forgotten something really funny that one of the kids had done. And so, and Willow watches our Halloween videos all the time. She loves Poundwise, and the particular one that she loves is the food tasting video with Poundwise, and she must watch that about 2 or 3 times a month, which is quite a lot really when you think of all the other videos that she watches. Oh, I don't blame you. I've done one or two, and then something's happened, and I've lost everything I've done, and then I've just had a right little paddy fit, and then got Dave to do it because I get too angry. I'm not an angry person, but editing really does test my patience at times. But no, it is very hard. I don't think people understand sometimes how hard it is. 5:51. What's 5:51, Jem? What have I missed? I'm hoping I didn't say anything daft at 5:51. Because let's face it, we all know that happens quite a lot with me. And where my friend is right now. Do you think I've heard rumours about that? I won't say which huge channel. 5:51 a.m. I won't say which channel I heard it about, because obviously it wasn't factual. It was just a rumour. But I heard that a certain very large channel gets somebody else to do their editing. But then I always think, how you must, if that's the case, and if somebody else does it, they must still go through it all so that they can say what exactly it is that they want them to include. So I don't know, really, whether they do or not. Well, I don't think we would ever get anybody to edit ours. Bad enough when Mr. Dave doesn't put stuff in that I want him to put in. Like Rory. And he told me today, I'm like saying before, oh yeah, Rory's in the vlog. And then Dave's like, no, Rory did not make it into the video. So yeah, I don't think we would ever get people to do ours. Just do them ourselves. Oh, do they? I've only seen 2 videos of Zoella, is it? I've only watched 2. Are you on Instagram? Message me on Instagram and I will let you know who it was that I heard about. But I didn't hear it from any reputable source or anything like that. I was just reading through like a YouTube gossip column, and somebody had said it. That's why I don't want to say it on the video, because, I could very well be wrong. Oh, you couldn't find us on Insta. Gemma, will you say our Instagram? What family memories? Right, I will have a look after here and add you. But if not, Jem will say it as well, because Jem always puts it up for us. School in 2 hours. Oh, they even admitted it. So I was saying Zoella, I only watched the one that was it? No, it wasn't even I watched her in the Ingham family video when they went to visit her. And then I watched her do a pizza challenge, which I really like the idea of the pizza challenge. And I do think it's something that we're going to do with the kids. Maybe next year, though. I know that's a long way away, but I think it must be quite expensive to do that pizza challenge, because she had like pizzas from Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Express, and then a couple of ones that I've not heard of before. So I don't think it would have been cheap to get all that. Oh, thanks, Vix. Yeah, I like the Ingham family. Even despite everything that went on, I still like the Ingham family. I'm really happy that they're having a little boy. I'm really happy for them because I know that Isabel really, really, really wanted to have a brother. But I just think there's a couple of things. One thing is, like what we were saying before, it's just so hard to find the time to watch everybody that we want to watch. So I do find myself sort of going by the thumbnail a bit to see if I really want to see the video. I think some of their videos, the editing is beautiful. When they did their baby gender reveal, that the beginning of that video was so, so, so nice. I think a lot of it's just time, really. Want it lovely, but I just don't have the time to watch every day. But I am hoping to watch them a little bit more because the kids, Willow especially, loves watching them. She calls the girls her girls. Did you stop your girls watching because of the materialistic aspect? I'm just curious. Not judging them, but I do think it's a large portion of their videos. When we met them, they were all really, really, really lovely. Like, we don't have a bad word to say about them. They were so nice. But yeah, I do think, and they've got the money too. So again, it's not a judgmental thing. I'm not saying, oh, they shouldn't be doing it, because at the end of the day, if we had the money, yes, we would be doing an awful lot for charity, because one of our mottos is we want to make people smile, and a way of making people smile is people that are not as well off as you helping them out. But two, we would be giving the kids experiences about traveling to different countries. Like, we're going to go and visit my mum next year in Egypt, and we're going to go for 2 weeks. 1 week we're going to be traveling about doing the museums, the pyramids, the Sphinx, a safari, and then for 5 days we are going to go to a hotel and let them experience a hotel with a pool and stuff. So if we had the money, there are other places that we would love to visit as well. I'm just trying to think how to say it, but there is a lot in there, and I don't blame them because they want to give their kids these experiences. But I can also see why people wouldn't really. Why do you want our address, Jen? Oh, how old's your eldest daughter? Yeah, it does get flaunted a lot, but I suppose their first Christmas video, is it their first one, where there's like massives of amounts of presents? I suppose that's what rocketed them into stardom, really, isn't it? So if you, in my head, if you have built yourself up from doing a particular type of vlog and that's what has got you where you are, realistically, you wouldn't change it, would you? In case you didn't keep getting the views. That's what I think anyway. So I think that might be part of it as well. Yeah, I do think that when you see the kids relaxing because they've had like a mega, mega. I mean, me and Dave were talking about it and we were saying that wouldn't it be great if we had the finances to when Isaac finishes high school which is quite a way away, if we could go traveling for like 6 weeks and travel all over America. That is something that we want to do. We want to get is it a motorhome? Like the caravans, but like the one from Meet the Fockers. If we could get one of them and do like Route 66, take Grandad Sings with us because he wants to do Route 66. So if we could do something like that and just travel all over for like 6 weeks, if we could, we most likely would do something like that. They do look it sometimes, yeah. Oh, that's lovely, Jen. Oh gosh, poor little thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised she was confused. Oh dear me. Gemma, we are actually looking at opening a PO box as well, actually. You just reminded me. We'll have to start including details of that on our vlogs. Yeah, I agree with that. No, I don't think it does. I think that money can make certain things easier, but I also think sometimes the more money you have, do you lose part of what used to make you happy? So if you used to just enjoy getting a takeout and sitting around the telly all together watching a film that you've watched on Netflix and it's already been out on DVD for ages, but you've not had the money to get it, and then it comes on Netflix or Sky Movies and you get dead excited. But then if you've got a load of money, do you stop doing things like that? And do you maybe go out at a top restaurant and then go and see every brand new film at the cinema or buy it straight away on DVD? But then if you do that, does it make it boring if you keep doing that? Or am I just waffling on? Oh yeah, we do want to travel more with the kids, definitely. Oh, poor thing. Oh, give Willow a big hug from us. I'll Jem, I'll talk to Dave and get back to you because we are opening a PO box as well. Because somebody else mentioned something to us as well. Yeah, I think that must be right. I can't comment because we're not wealthy, but I do think that it can't. It's not the answer for everything, I don't think. Oh, no worries. So where would you go on holiday if you could? Yeah, do you know what I always think about a lot of celebs as well? Is a lot of infidelity. And I don't know if that's because they might get bored or something, or whether it's because they just. Yeah, I do wonder that. Because I absolutely love it when you see like a couple like John Bon Jovi, and he's got married to like his school sweetheart and they're still happily married. Or Hugh Jackman is another one. I'm trying to think of a couple of others. Patrick Swayze. But that you don't get that much in Hollywood and in the celeb life. You don't hear about it very much. I tell you what shocked me actually the other day, I watched it on YouTube, was this woman had a meet and greet with Britney Spears. Now, even though Britney Spears had her breakdown, I always thought that she seemed like a lovely girl, just like a really nice, down to earth southern girl. But this woman had such an awful tale to tell about meeting her, and I think the lady said that she put her hand near Britney's back or something because they were having a photo, so Britney was making it look like they were having a hug, and they weren't having a hug, but she just sort of like put her hand at the base of her back. And apparently Britney didn't like it and got the security to kick the lady out after she'd spent like a ridiculous amount on meeting her. That really, really surprised me. Yes, I think you're right there. I think they normally do want a better model. New York or Disney? Oh, do you know what? New York is amazing. I went before I met Dave and I had one of the best holidays because it is full of culture. And I love, love, love holidays full of culture. But I don't think it's really for kids. So we would wait until our kids were older. Although I have told Dave, because he really, really, really wants to go, I've said that maybe for his 40th we can look at going because our kids will be a lot older and it'll be easier to have them stay with Nanny or Grandad. Yeah. I was just like, what? How could she be so mean? And apparently when the lady said about how much money she'd spent, apparently Brittany just laughed at her. Again, I don't know this for certain. You've got to be so careful on YouTube that you don't offend people, aren't you? So I don't know it, but I'm sure if you search meet and greet with Brittany, you'll find the video if you've not seen it. Oh, New Orleans. Yeah, that looks amazing. I want to try the food in New Orleans. Oh, yes. Did you do just Disney and Orlando, or did you go to like what is it now? They have like an alligator park, and there's I'm gonna sound dead uncultured now. The rockets, the space. I can't think. The Kennedy Space Center. That's it. We really, really, really want to go there, but I heard that they don't do liftoffs anymore. 10 years, so either Gemma. It doesn't matter even when you are 30, you'll still be a little spring chicken. Oh, did they? I've not seen any other videos of bad experiences. I must have a look. No, but I was thinking NASA myself as well, though. Oh, no worries, Vix. Thanks for coming back on. I know you get up dead early every day, don't you? See, I'd struggle to get up for 6 at this time, me. Oh, yeah, Disney's amazing. Oh, Treasure Island Beach, I've not heard of that. Behave yourself, Vicky. This princess needs her beauty sleep, you should be saying. Oh, yeah. I tell you what I enjoyed doing one of the times I went to Disney was Halloween Horror Nights. And now the kids are obsessed. They've not been, but I was telling them how I'd gone. So they keep looking for the videos on YouTube and they just love it. They're not scared of anything. No, you need like a good 3 week holiday to just hammer it all, really. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Oh, that's lovely. Vicky. Jacob's been reading Snow White at the moment. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Oh, I'm gonna have to get off in like literally a minute, guys, because the little fur babies want to go out. My favourite Disney character, my favourite princess is Belle. My favourite character is Jack Skellington. My favourite romance is is Lady and the Tramp. A really big mixture there. Oh, night night, Vix. Sleep tight, my lovely. Don't let the bed bugs bite. So I think I'm gonna head off as well now because I'm actually not yawning on camera, but I'm actually really tired. And you can hear that the dogs are not happy now and they want to go out. Well, I say they want to go out. They'll probably go looking for them blooming cats. But it has been lovely speaking to you. Maybe we might do these more when it's just me having a little natter. Let me know in the comments. Think about it and let me know if you think that'll be a good idea. Oh, yeah, thank you for coming. Let's all go to bed now. It's super late. I ain't even had a coffee tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone. It has been a lovely, good little natter, and I've loved it. And now I need to film the video now anyway that's going to go up tomorrow. So I really need to get a scoot on. In a bit, guys. I will do. In a bit. Love yous. Bye. Oh, night night.